just fucking smoked the Colts. Danny Dimes is playing the best football he has played. The defense, although Thibodeaux is a classless human being with what he did next to Nick Foles' dead body. I don't think he knew Nick Foles was dead.
I don't think so.
I don't think he had a clue while he was doing that. The sleep thing, obviously, like, Bob, read the room, okay? No. We're all in the NFL here. This is not what you should be aiming to do. Let's not rub it in the face. I appreciate the swagger. I appreciate the moxie. I like when people celebrate. But I don't think he knew it was Nick Foles. I also don't like, to Jeff Saturday's point, we're paying a lot of money to some bad guys on that offensive line. A couple of them have tried to treat me like I'm some punk. Your quarterback gets buried, broken, and a guy's dancing next to him, and you don't fucking do anything?
Yikes.
That's a problem. Like, there's so many problems to that. I don't think Thibodeaux doing a snow angel is number one. Sleep thing, I'm like, bud.
Come on.
Not a perfect. Like, that's not cool to do. Mm-hmm. I think everybody in the NFL would say that. But the Andy Dalton situation that happened with the Cowboys pretty much.
Can't have it.
That takes place with Nick Foles with the Colts. Like, that's not our team. Let's move on. Well, don't want to talk about it too much, but that is a real thing. Like, the Giants have played the best that they've played. Why would you? I think Daboll and Wink are going to want to continue to do that. And Giants-Eagles, that's a big rivalry, right?
Yes, but I agree with everything you said, including that the biggest issue with the Colts thing was that the linemen weren't like, get this guy out of here. Like,
it was a trainer, one of our trainers who might be the biggest dogs in that building because they've been around the longest. They were the only. Did you see the trainer?
I didn't see the trainer.
Comes. It's not Kyle. I forget dude's name. He's been around for a while. He came in after I was there. I've met him. Good dude. He comes in, kicks Thibodeau's arm pretty much, and is like, "Get the fuck out of the way." And it was like he was the only person sticking up for our fucking quarterback, our trainer.
That's a problem.
But they were thinking about Cancun. You got to give them a break. The old linemen weren't thinking about the football game,
and that's a problem.
I don't want to see any of those guys in bathing suits in Cancun. I'm just saying. Although Quentin Nelson probably looks good. I would say. That guy probably looks great.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, honestly, I do not know. The whole leadership in that Colts building is problematic. But there's been a lot of things that have happened.
Yeah.
So there's probably a lot of guys that are like, I'm sick of this shit. Yeah. And I can understand that as well. But if one of your guys...
Quarterback. Writhing in pain.
And there's a snow angel happening next... I don't think Thibodeaux knew...
Long snow angel, too.
You know?
He didn't know.
Thibodeaux's not looking at the Jumbotron there. He's literally looking up at the sky. Mm-hmm. So that could be... In football, there's piles fucking everywhere.
Eyes could be closed.
Yeah, exactly. Like, who knows what that could be. Yeah. But... there should be somebody that gets a 15-yarder.
For sure.
Fuck dragging him away.
Especially because that game doesn't matter for the Colts, so who gives a fuck if you get a 15-yarder?
Yeah. Bro, what if it's the punter, too, because that was third down, right?
Yeah, that was third down.
What if Hawk comes out and just get the fuck, like anybody? You know, it should be the offensive lineman for sure. Too much talk about the Colts. They're dead. They stink. Nothing on the line this weekend. Mm-hmm. But let's talk about the Giants.
To go back to your question, I agree that I am a big momentum guy. I am with you on that.
It's real. Oh.
Still, nothing as important as the health of your really good players. So if they were asking me, which no one has asked me, if they were asking me, I would say I would never do anything in a game that doesn't mean anything. I would never do anything to risk having to play someone besides my really good players.
I understand.
And I don't care if it helps a rival because it doesn't matter. Like, the only thing that matters is the Giants are as close to 100% as they can in the playoffs.
I understand what you're saying, but I think the game does mean something to the thing that we're talking about that we do all believe in on this call, even there are some people that don't, and that's momentum. I think that's a massive. I don't think it just means nothing.